Hey guys, how's it going? It is Kyra here, and in today's video, we're going to be playing some double yellow Sabe. This deck is really fun. Always rooting for some kind of new, interesting mechanic to come from a leader in a set. It's also nice to be able to revisit double yellow. Being able to play Cunning for 4 always feels good. So, what is unique about this particular deck is the interesting mechanic we have with Sabe. So, on the front, when we do damage to a base, we're going to be able to look at the top 2 cards of their deck and be able to discard 1. And what that ends up doing is that surprisingly, it can really impact their draws going forward. Like when it comes to a strategy like this, you always got to worry about, like maybe they'll just draw it anyway. But a lot of times it really screws them up and also gives you a ton of knowledge to make you able to play out your turns a little safer, or be able to take what would normally be a riskier line, but know for sure that you could do it because you know that you've either taken that from their potential draw. It's just giving you a lot of potential information there, especially when we get to the flip where you're able to look at their hand and then choose to discard something if you want to, kind of like a Bazine, where if their hand's bad and you don't want to actually give them a chance to draw something, you can choose that as well. And that's led to a lot of wins here. We're very aggressive. We can win races because we have that cutting on 4. We have a lot of options to be able to go wide here with Bail Organa, Faith in Your Friends, having a ton of units. It turns on Coordinate for our Sanctuary Shuttle, which was really relevant in quite a few games I've played. Haven't gotten to play too much Obi-Wan. I always felt like I wanted to do something else, whether it be Kira or be able to play like probably one of my favorite cards in this is the Stolen Starpath unit. And then there's a couple times where I've had to like just guess what they had in their hand and it came up super clutch. Like guess what they have in their hand. It gives me another unit. Then I can Sanctioners and then really blow them out there. I like the hand removal in a multitude of ways, being able to curate their hand. You're not actually gaining a +1 with Sabe because they'll just end up drawing as well due to the effect. But we do have Bodhi Rook. Always a big fan of him. Don't get to play him too often. And then another big thing is the Bamboozle, especially in this meta of so many pilot leaders being really popular. Having that is really good. And I think a lot of people also sleep on the Cantina Bouncer. That's easily one of the strongest units in the game here. I would say the biggest weakness I found in this, and you'll see in the matches here, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like everything has like 2 or 3 attack. So it felt super bad playing into Kira because like the Kira flip is just so relevant into that. And so like best case scenario, I would have like a Star Path on it to have 4 to trade best case scenario. So that matchup felt like super unwinnable, but a lot of the other matchups felt really good. And I think it has a lot of game into space, a lot of game into these kind of mid-range, but being able to go under and exhaust stuff and put a lot of pressure on the base, being able to bounce stuff and like hit that key thing that they were looking into the matchup, we have a chance to be able to actually take that away from them. So overall, I had a ton of fun with this deck. With all that being said, let's get into the games here. Okay, already. Perfect. I love playing like these off meta decks against meta to really get a good idea of the power level here. We'll take a niche, hopefully get Faith in Your Friends or something, go wide. I think Bodhi feels really bad into this. Maybe Bail, maybe we go Shielded. Maybe go Shielded and we can go Bail. So we'll have Shielded, we'll have Star Path. We'll keep, let's just get rid of these 2. We'll go here. We'll claim. Do we have a shot to actually Sanctioners? Probably. I'll get rid of Bodhi. Do I trade though? I think I do. Maybe. If we can spike something, that'd be so good. Well, I gotta think. Oh, I don't. I'll go like right. Blue Squadron. Is it? Yeah, blue leader. Hey, let's go. We spiked it. Here we go. Queen. That's a good one. Wrecker. Grogu. Ooh, Grogu though. It's a bad. That feels a bad turn for him. I think we do this, and then we'll sanction or shuttle it. Is there any answer? Well, he has blue leader, so that's a terrible. I don't think we need queen. Queen's coming down next turn. We are pretty wide. Oh yeah, that's obvious. Yeah. Okay, so he takes that out. Okay, well, that's the answer. So we just take that. Yeah, hey, let's go. Oh, like that was actually sick. And then how clutch it was to be able to call their shot. It made such a big difference. Okay. Third sister. Hopefully we get something good against it. I think I want to keep the bamboozle. Do I want to keep the Mando or the Cantina Bouncer? I think I want the double exhaust. Damn. Is this just not good enough? Yeah, let's just mulligan it. It's playable. I just don't think it gets me there. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. We'll get rid of one of these. We'll get rid of one of these. No turn one. Claim. No turn one with a aggro deck. RIP. Wonder what the mouth is on it, if it's actually worth it or not. To mulligan there or not. Holy moly. Okay, so I got faith in your friends, but faith in your friends on turn 3. I think what we do is just go all in on this. He's going to disclose. You know what? Let's just go for it. See if we can curate. See what he actually shows me, though. Okay, so he has an HK and then a prototype. Or discard a card. I think we just take the damage. Damage. We go here, we trigger. I think we get rid of Skiff. If he plays that 4-3 in space, like that'd be dumb, in my opinion. Okay, I was hoping he would do something like this. This feels like a deck that would do that. I think I'm going to spare the target. I can spare the target stolen start path unit next turn. Let's just claim. It feels bad for him to have to do that after. That just feels bad. Okay, we'll put that down. Unfortunately, we'll pay one resource. We'll pay the resource. Means we can't do that. We'll definitely spare the target first, so it kills that. Goes back to hand. Next turn, we have a pretty good flip. This comes out next turn with Sabe. We'll trigger. We'll get rid of this. This seems like a good drop. He already has one of these potentially in hand. Not going to play it. He's going to double play that. I claim. I claim. And then, okay, so I have the bamboozle if I need it. I definitely want to I want to bring back Millennium Falcon because he's just going to attack and reveal. Um, let's actually just get rid of Sanctioners. Maybe Obi-Wan. Not sure. Okay, let's just get rid of Sanctioners. Because I could probably go like Cantina Bouncer, Stolen the next turn, return unit to owner's hand, and then we'll... Let's just deploy her. Get it out of the way. Okay, reveals the 2. Done. Okay, I think I'm just going to discard Obi-Wan. And then, do I... So I could go Stolen Star Path. Because he revealed. And Daring Raid. Let's do this. I think we just force it in. Huh. Okay, so this is on attack, yeah. So we go Daring Raid. And then is there anything... Okay. Yeah, trying to think if there's anything I want to get rid of. I am... On this turn, I think the only thing is like prototype, probably prototype advanced. Five. Daring Raid feels kind of bad. I don't know if I really care about the prototype. Can we take that out? Okay, drew Jar Jar. Took that back. Not great, not great. That's such a good play. We have 7. Okay, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage we're looking at. I think we have 7, 9, 12. Let's just start blasting. Okay. Is he doing it too? I'll discard to save it. He has a niche. What did he reveal? HK and prototype. So HK 47. Done. So many units. It will pay. Can we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 11. Okay, so we have lethal, kinda. Do we just go for it? Because 3, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, this is going to be one I kind of want to look into. So he attacks there. I think I do it in less actions. Sure. Take nothing. Okay. I got it done. That was a lot of board right there. He just had a ton of. He just needed a ton of actions. But it is nice to know. Like I still have quite a bit of thinking just because I haven't played this deck too much. But it is just nice to know, like their hand and just how much easier it is to make an optimal move, even though there was a lot of potential complexity there. Okay. I think we need a very good start if we need a chance here. Hopefully we can curate some of the options. Of course, we, again, don't have a turn 1. There we go. That's the complete opposite. I think I just go faith in you, friends. Need 3. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Oh, I would need to keep that. Ugh. Um, oof. Where do they go? Draw, and then you may reveal if you do. Let's take Kira. And then we'll go. Okay, someday. Okay. Interesting. This is like the perfect unit to just like force that back. Having multiple, and then I can go Visago. Okay, General Grievous running away. Yeah, I think we just curve out. Oof. Let's see, we trigger. Definitely want to get rid of that. The no good to be dead is not, I'm not happy with that. We'll go here, and then we'll pass, and then we'll resource that. Gives us multiple options. I mean, Maybe play his Bazine from row on 4. Okay, so already got rid of the no good to be dead. I like that. Hmm. He's going to draw Devastator, but it's going to be in so long, it doesn't matter. I think we... Huh. I actually really like that. I can Cunning. Cunning to discard, like random discard, and then bounce. Got rid of the Change of Heart. That's back in hand. This pops back up. Oh, it's hidden. Okay, never mind. And then we'll go here. I do like this. I think we get rid of a Bale here. That's going to attack in. Interesting. We could just take the Grievous. We take the Grievous and then attack with Sabe, but I don't think that's worth it. There's a lot of potential lines here. So we're going to go Sanctioners. Take that. He attacks into something. Probably the Spy. There's no way. Maybe he goes for a draw. Yeah, it kills the Spy. Do I want this? We'll make him like Dirtle. So I'll flip. Claims a niche. Okay. So we'll just go. I can bounce it. This goes here. This goes here. Okay, we're definitely going to take out probably Legacy Run. And then pass. So he resourced the Devastator. That's a good draw. On 6. Maybe we keep... Because let's keep the... we don't need 2 Kiras in case Bale dies. We can go here. We can also Cantina. We can also Sanctioners again if we really need to. It's like the worst thing you can do here. On 6. Not much. Really. We know his hand. Starfighter. Starfighter would be annoying. You can like ping something good. And trades in here. Like double ping. Or like... So we got that. Okay. Okay, put it on him to get rid of it, and then we can just Cantina Bouncer if he tries to play, because I think he's going to play Grievous. He might pay that, play Grievous, and for the taunt, and then I just bounce it. Or I just Sanctioners it. I can just go... But I don't like it. Yeah, okay, that's what he did. And so then we just go... Just going wide against them is so good. Go, well, we can Sanctioners and then Hotshot Blaster. That's good. I like that. And then we got 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, I believe. And just leave him, because he paid the extra 1. I wanted him to pay the extra 1 so he couldn't get a draw. And then we'll just go here, take a look. So, okay. On 7, it could be Vader. I really don't care about no good to me. I'll just take nothing. I'll just keep, and then I think he's screwed. I don't know what outs he could get that can do anything here. Yep. Okay, that looked pretty good. Okay, I think this is gonna be a pretty tough matchup, but we'll try our best here. Okay, so we got the bail. We can, and I think this is great. I don't think we really need to spare the target. Let's go keep. Don't think we need Millennium Falcon. We'll keep the cunning. If he lets me keep, he's probably going to just power me. Okay. Love to see that. Do I care about no glory? I think it's that. And then we go... Okay. You're getting there. I think I want to get rid of another Millennium Falcon and then go for that. He can attack in. Yeah, he trades there. I'm thinking I go random discard. I'm going to go random discard and then pop Doctor back. No, I'll go random. I won't do the Doctor. I'll do Super Laser. Okay, resupply. Because you'll have to shield. He'll just play it again, but I just don't. You know what? I don't want him to draw. Maybe where he actually has to use stuff to go for the flip, whether it be his passive, whether it be playing. Well, he can't play Pershing again and do it, so it has to be passive. So then on 3 resources, it just feels awkward. You know what? I'm thinking I just take it out. Do I though? They force it for the flip. Okay, he does that. I'll take that. A condemn. Yeah, let's get rid of condemn. Okay, I like both of these. I think we get rid of Bodhi. He's gonna pop that for 6. Okay. Well, he's going to draw, so I might as well try to curate the draw. Get rid of that, and he has Death Trooper. So I knew he drew Death Trooper. Yeah, I hate it. No glory feels bad. He flips. So I'll just go Devastating Gunship. Because it would like could have been a lot worse. And then okay, we'll claim. He's gonna just give me. I'm just gonna keep trying to chip away. I don't like how Sabe here doesn't flip well at all. We'll get rid of power. Oh, it's able to slip in a Vader in there. Let's just deploy her. And then anything on 8. Okay, so yeah, this matchup is just so hard. Everything is too weak in this matchup. Okay, interesting. Let's see how this goes. We had the Cunnings maybe to win the race. Cunnings for 4 seem really good here. Of course, if we just don't draw a turn 1, we're screwed. Of course. Of course. Here, we'll just go double Falcon. Yeah, that feels good. Maybe I'll keep that. Maybe I do want to keep the double Star Path. I'll just go 1 Falcon. Do I care? I kind of want to. Yeah, I do care. Okay, claim. Okay, well, save the game. Yeah, me getting wrecked by that would have been a problem. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so that's good. The third Millennium Falcon is great here. We get him off that. If he attacks in, um, I almost want to Star Path. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Control. Okay, you may exhaust. Okay, we'll claim. Okay. So he has the exhaust. I don't think this is going to get me there. Okay. So we'll do, okay, so we made him commit, and then now we can Tina Bouncer that. Okay, we'll get rid of Clone Combat. And then we will pass. Okay, he was in a bad spot. I mean, it was a little scary because of the damage, but like, the thing I was worried about is like, okay, so I exhaust. Like, so he flips, I exhaust. And then if I go for a pump, then he can just exhaust with one of his Death Space skirmishers. But I guess I would just discard. Like, no, that didn't really feel that good in a race. But like the exhaust felt good. Maybe I go like exhaust, or maybe I just draw a bamboozle and it was a wrap. But I was still in a really good spot though.